Living Local Carolina with Katie Turner. Local trends, shopping, dining, and more. This is Living Local Carolina. This story is sponsored by AIM Acupuncture and Integrative Medicine.
Hey guys, welcome back to Living Local Carolina. Today I am back at AIM Acupuncture and Integrative Medicine, and I'm joined by David. Thanks so much for chatting with me today.
Anytime.
How long have you been coming to AIM again?
I think April, the end of April. So it's been,
Okay.
4 months, 5 months?
All right, so what brought you here in the first place?
Well, I'm type 2 diabetes.
Okay.
And about a year and a half, I started with neuropathy. My feet were starting to hurt. And I was losing sleep at night because they were in such pain. Couldn't walk distance. So I went to foot doctors and they just wanted me to try vitamins, but they didn't guarantee that they would work, and they were expensive. So my wife and I kept on reading different things about neuropathy, and it kept on coming up acupuncture. And as we read, I got a mailing from AIM, and I said, well, why don't we call them and go in for a consult? And here I am today. So it started, they were upfront that, the neuropathy, the pain, they couldn't do 100%.
Yeah.
But all I wanted was to take the edge off the pain. I was losing sleep at night,
Yeah.
and I like to golf, and I couldn't golf.
You got to be able to golf, David.
Got to walk, right?
Yeah, that too.
So they said it would take, I don't know, like a few months for it to really start kicking in. And after 30 days, I started feeling the difference.
Wow.
And
okay.
the sensitivity, they told me I lost like 80% of the feeling in both feet. And they just did the sensitivity, 4 months now, last week or the week before, and it's down to 20% to 30%.
That is
it's
good.
Quite a bit.
Wow.
And I'm sleeping at night. I'm still in a little pain, but once I start walking around, the pain goes away.
Okay.
And yeah, and my feet, my legs were, which I didn't even realize it was because of the neuropathy. They were turning like really red, and my right leg is all cleared up, and my left leg is just about cleared up.
And that's in just a couple of months of treatment.
Yes.
So.
Yep.
Okay. Well,
Yep.
how many times have you had to come get treatment, generally
Well,
speaking?
I think everybody's different how they started off, but my case was I started off 3 times a week for so many visits. And then now, just about 2 weeks ago, I've been down to 2 times a week.
Okay.
And then after so many of those visits, I'll go to 1 time a week.
All right.
Yep. Yep.
Everybody's plan is a little bit different here.
Yeah. right.
Okay, so when you come and get your treatments done, can you kind of walk me through what that looks like?
Okay. Yep. Well, so when I come in, the technician, the girls come in, and they put the pads on my feet because they do electrodes, whatever they call it, and then the doctor comes in and he puts the pins in. Usually it's 5 to 6 pins per leg,
Okay.
and they do the leg and the top of my feet. And I sit there for 25 minutes after he leaves, and I'm sitting there for 25 minutes, and that's the treatment. They come in and take the pins out. And so at the beginning, you don't feel the pins, but as you get the feeling back, you start feeling a little bit of the pins. It's not painful at all. I mean, I fall asleep sometimes because you sit there 25 minutes, and I fall asleep, and they come in and take the pins out, and that's it.
I wouldn't necessarily call it a spa treatment, but they make it as comfortable as possible
Yep.
here at AIM.
Yep, the AIM team is like really good.
They always have a smile on their face. They're always so happy to see you, too.
Smile, and if you have any questions, they always have the answer.
I
So
love it.
we like it.
Well, David, I'm so glad to hear that you are feeling better.
Thank you.
All right, well, guys, if you want to learn more about AIM Acupuncture and Integrative Medicine, visit their website at aimlivelife.com.
This story is sponsored by AIM Acupuncture and Integrative Medicine. We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
This story is sponsored by Swift Services. Hey guys, welcome back to Living Local Carolina. Today I'm in the studio with Alex and Anthony from Swift Services. Welcome to the show. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you, Katie.
Thank you.
All right, let's dive into it here. I want to get to know you guys. What does Swift Services do?
Swift Services is a whole home service provider. So, not only do we do HVAC, we also offer plumbing and electrical services and generator services.
Okay, so how does the process work if somebody has something go wrong at their house? That's the worst thing that can happen to a
Sure,
homeowner.
absolutely.
How do you guys, keep them calm and walk them through the whole process?
Well, I guess whenever they call in, obviously our frontline CSRs, we take the information down and we try to get a tech out to the home as quickly as possible, depending on which service that they need the most, and we get out there with the right person for the job. But all the people there care so much, and we try to do so much for the customer.
You guys love to be involved in the community, and this year you are participating in Toys for Tots. Tell me all about that.
Well, last year we did the Pelicans, and this year we want to do something different. And it's pretty important to me to do something for the community, because without the community, then we wouldn't be here. Mm-hmm. And I like to try to do something different every year. I think we're doing a golf tournament for Veterans Day. We did something for an animal shelter earlier this year. So just trying to, add a little variety, but still always give back to the community that makes us who we are.
I love it. Now, can you tell me a little bit about what a typical day looks like for you?
For us, it's coming in. Obviously we have our what we call our service board set up in the morning, and we take a look at all the customers and the calls we have for the day and try to get everything aligned right. So obviously that if there's people who need priority service, people who don't have heating and air, we always try to look at situational circumstances too, right? If it's an elderly person in the home or somebody who needs immediate services, we always try to prioritize those people to make sure that they come first, and we can get them taken care of as promptly as possible. Outside of that, it's just about customer service mostly, right? So the day in and day out, just come in, take a look at what we've got, making sure that if there's anything that needs to be addressed, we address it promptly. Taking care of our members, and like I said, making sure that we kind of go through each one of the calls with our techs. We do debriefings and things like that to make sure that every call we run and every customer we see, we're providing excellent customer service on every call.
Customer service is a really huge thing for us. It's not about making money. It feels that way sometimes, but we don't see it that way from inside the four walls. That everybody drives their department and always worries first about the customer and making sure they have a good experience, and most importantly, go away with feeling good about having us in their home, because I think we all feel like we always say that every morning, every call is a building block to success, but I feel when we get in there, we give them everything we can so that they want to be return customers. Mm-hmm. And that's where some of our success goes back to giving back to the community, so that we're not seen as that big corporate America that's just that faceless people, because there are people in the office that do this every day, and they care about their jobs, they care about the people that we service, and we just want to make sure that the customers out there feel that too.
Love it. Well, where can our viewers learn more information about Swift Services?
Well, they can always go to the website.
We're pretty much everywhere. I mean, if you look hard enough, you'll find us, right? Facebook, Instagram. We're pretty well known on most social media platforms. But like he said, you can always just go on Google and look up Swift Services in Myrtle Beach, and we're right there. We also do offer services in the Florence area as well. So.
And you can always follow the Snowman. That's our email address.
Yep.
So it's very
Snowman.
catchy. Yeah, follow the Snowman.
This story is sponsored by Swift Services. The following portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by Ann Booth Jewelers. Hey guys, I love shopping small businesses this holiday season, and that's why today I'm at Ann Booth Jewelers with my friends. Thanks for having me back this year. What do we have in store this holiday season shopping-wise?
Yes, so we kind of put together some of our best items that we've got that are hot sellers this Christmas. We've got our diamond studs and diamond tennis bracelets.
Beautiful,
These
classic.
Absolutely, could never go wrong. And the really cool thing about these is they come with a lifetime trade up. So they're kind of like a jewelry savings plan where, you know, you start at the top and work your way down. You get your full value back at some point if you want to upgrade. So it's also a gift for the future. So
Love that.
I know some people like those gifts that keep on giving. These are that.
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and then we've also got our wedding bands where the same upgrade policy applies as well. And wedding bands are kind of an underrated Christmas gift, honestly. But every bride loves a little addition to their wedding set, a little more sparkle, or even just a band to wear on the other hand.
Yeah.
Just give a little bit more bling this Christmas.
And stacking's always so
Oh my
popular.
gosh, yes, I was going to say, I see stacking all the time online and mixing and matching stuff too with different stones. You guys have some gorgeous other rings too, super fun.
Allison's she loves vintage.
Yes, so I put some of our really good vintage and antique pieces today.
Love it.
We do estate jewelry here. We love estate jewelry. We do a lot of the vintage, a lot of the antique goods, which is my favorite. So we've got a few. We'll pan over and show some Art Deco pieces, a really gorgeous Art Deco Tiffany brooch that is turn of the century, such great quality. You just can't beat the quality of the estate jewelry. It's just
You're so
wonderful.
right.
Absolutely. And we can't forget about our men. You know, we're shopping
Of
for them
course.
also. And we carry Glock watches. We are the only ones in the Grand Strand. They come in this beautiful
Look at
unboxed
that.
and this one is actually a limited edition. So it comes with two bands, kind of a sport silicone band as well as the metal band.
Love
and then
that.
we just started carrying these beautiful Damascus knives. This one here has mother of pearl and mammoth tooth in it.
You're
it's
kidding.
beautiful, can be engraved. Great option for the fellas in your life as well.
Beautiful. Well, where can everybody find you guys here in Conway?
Down in historic downtown Conway at 1020 3rd Avenue.
This portion of Living Local Carolina was sponsored by Ann Booth Jewelers. Hey guys, welcome back to Living Local Carolina. Today I am on the beach and I'm taking you with me to go hunting for seashells. I love hunting for seashells on the weekend and it's so much fun to do, especially in the off season. The beach is nice and quiet and peaceful. So I'm gonna look for some shells and then I'm gonna take you along with me as we clean them for another segment, so stay tuned. Firstly, you guys can see my hair is gonna look crazy throughout this entire segment. This is not about looking beautiful, it's about finding seashells. So we got our hair up, sunglasses have to be on, otherwise you will not be able to see the shells on the ground. So I'm gonna start looking. I see a little slipper shell right here. And when we clean these up later, when we do our science experiment, they're going to be so much more vibrant. But right now I'm just looking for shells that are intact. I'm looking for some lettered olives. That's our state shell. I love those. I love an angel's fingernail. These are always so pretty. They have a lot of mica in them, so they're very iridescent and shiny. We might not have to clean that one because it might just disintegrate. But here in Myrtle, you see a lot of the same types of shells. Every once in a while, I will see a shell that I've never seen before, and that's always like finding buried treasure. And I don't really find any sea glass here, as you guys know. I don't really find a lot of sand dollars either. So if I find a sand dollar, that's really cool. Oh, this one's pretty. That one has like a little bit of orange blush to it. This one looks like a Ruffles chip, but it's very, very orange, so I like that. This is a piece of a moon snail. But we're gonna leave that one. Oh! This would have been so good! I mean, look at that. This would have been so, I mean, it's still cool. We're still gonna take it. Next time, I will bring a fanny pack. Because you never know what loot you're gonna find. I hope you enjoyed hunting for seashells with us today on the beach. Again, we're going to be bringing you with us while we start cleaning the shells, and I'm going to show you some hacks and we're going to do a little scientific experiment. You don't want to miss it, so stay tuned.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina. This story is sponsored by Plexiderm.
All right, everyone. I have my friend Annette back in the studio today. We're going to talk about Plexiderm skincare. It's one of our favorite things to talk about.
It is absolutely my favorite thing to talk about. Thank God for Plexiderm. It really turns back the clock, makes you feel like your best self. So many people in my family use this product because it's simple, easy, and effective. And what we're looking at here are before and afters and the dramatic results you can expect to see when you use Plexiderm. Not only makes you look more refreshed, but it's a confidence booster, Katie, because let's face it, when you look good, you feel good. And this is Samantha. She started at a very young age with the puffiness, the dark circles. And this just goes to show you at the first signs of aging, you can benefit from using Plexiderm. It makes you look more refreshed, more youthful, like you had the best sleep of your life. Finally, a product that works as advertised.
I love it. And of course, it works on different areas of the face too. It's not just for the forehead or around the eyes. You can use it kind of everywhere.
Yes, everywhere, even the chin, mouth, and neck area. How many times have you seen somebody that you look at their face, it looks youthful, but the neck really ages us? The good news is Plexiderm works there too. I also have very sensitive skin. It has never bothered me once because they take silicates from this shale clay right there. And what it does is it creates an invisible layer that tightens and smooths the skin right before your eyes. If you've never used it, you need to watch it happen for the first time. And it is quick, easy, and lasts up to 10 hours as long as you don't get it wet.
And I know people are probably wondering how long it takes for the effects to happen, in your morning routine.
Yes, so you're gonna apply it on a clean, dry face. And again, you're gonna wait the full 10 minutes. That's how you get the maximum results. Even though with me, it always happens in under 5. Make sure your face is clean and dry. A little goes a long way, a pearl size amount. You're gonna apply it to the target areas. I use it for my dark circles, my deep set forehead lines, and then that's it. You can have some me time or take a before and after picture. It is unbelievable. I always call it my Plexiderm dance or the rise, Plexiderm and shine, because that's exactly what you do when you see these results happening.
And now guys need to listen up too, because this is not just for the ladies. Guys use Plexiderm all the time.
Absolutely. Guys love this product because it goes on clear, completely natural finish. They love it. Let's face it, they want to look good and feel good too. My husband uses it, my uncles, my dad. This product is for men and women.
All right. Well, I know people are probably wanting to know about the deals. Plexiderm always has a great deal going on, but what's going on right now?
Yes, we have a deal for the viewers. It's a 6-day, 6-application trial pack, $14.95, free shipping, 30-day money-back guarantee. That is how confident we are that you are going to love this product. Turn back the clock, look more youthful, and still look like yourself. That is the best part. And Katie, I have one little story I'd love to share. I have a friend that's in her 40s that has been taking care of her mom with dementia. She called me and said, Annette, will this work? I look like I've aged years. I said, of course it will. I told her how to use it. She called me back crying, saying, I feel back to my normal self. Because let's face it, when you look it on the outside, it makes you feel good on the inside. And that's exactly what Plexiderm does. And if you want to give it a try, all you have to do is call 1-800-975-8083, turn back the clock, and just shine with Plexiderm and boost your confidence.
This story is sponsored by Plexiderm. Don't forget to like our page on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. How to use the QR code. Just open the camera app on your smartphone, iPad, or tablet. Point your device at the QR code so the QR code appears on your screen. Your device will recognize the QR code and show you a notification. Click that notification and you'll come to our website. Living Local Carolina, weekday mornings at 9:30 on WBTW News 13.